All right, so let's have a look at this particular stage of this exercise. It is near completion. We will not fine tune it to Hollywood level because we have more exercises to go, and as a student handling this particular rig for the first time, this is a good attempt. It's a very good attempt where we have already reached. Let's play it once. All right, so during this exercise we will achieve one particular level of quality, and then we will go to the next stages in the next exercises. So the most essential things that need to be learned in this particular exercises, I am trying to target that. Now I'm going to just point out those things which I feel is more essential and should be treated in any way. Okay, let me play it. Okay, so the first thing I would like to point out here is, at this point when the character is taking this fall. Okay, let me do it next. At this point, the way the pelvis moves after this point, it is very unnatural. Just look at this, what is happening. The character is falling from his left side towards the right side, towards his right side, and the fall towards the right forces the character to move still further to the right side. This fall is the cause of the character falling towards its right side, right? But what is happening here? If I look at this fall again, okay, the character has moved to this extreme position, and now the character is falling back to his right side. Now the fall is so much incomplete. I mean, the pelvis has not moved towards the right side so much that the fall causes the character to keep moving towards the right side. What's happening here is, after this point, this movement of pelvis is unnatural. It looks like that some supernatural power is pushing this character from this point to make it stand. You see this? Look at this again. It's falling. The foot comes here. Now his right foot is taking the weight off. Like it's not taking the weight, it is slipping. So that means now whole of the weight is on his left foot. So if whole of the weight is on his left foot, now the character should fall here, but it is not falling. Rather, it's getting some force, supernatural power from this side, which is making it stand. So this is the only portion that's most unnatural. So what is the solution? When the character is falling from this point to this point, the pelvis should move so much that the weight should almost be on this foot, maybe somewhere here. So this fall should cause the pelvis to move to the weight should move to this left foot. It should totally get balanced on the left foot. So the right foot is free. Once the right foot is free, only then it can start sliding on the floor. Here it is sliding when his right foot is not free. It's taking up the weight here. All right. After that, Okay, when it falls, here somewhere I find that the weight has gone too much far on this side. On this side the weight has gone too far, that it should be falling head on here instead of coming back here. So maybe this, after this, after this point, this movement may not be so much towards his right or his front. Suddenly feel that it has stopped, again has been stopped by some supernatural power here, and it's then falling towards me. Another thing, on these frames we see some real injustice done to the foot and heel. The way the heel here is getting twisted and turned to very, very unnatural angles. Here the foot is, and the ankle is, heel, what I meant was the ankle, this joint, so it is almost broken here. So injustice to this ankle joint, it's getting turned to unnatural angles here. And while the character is falling, we find some jerky motions on the upper torso. See, you feel some jerks from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This fourth one is giving that feeling of jerk. So we don't get a very smooth fall of the upper body and neck. It should be very good fall. If dragged, it should be on the arcs, proper follow throughs, and the overlaps. But we see, first of all, some jerky moves. Then with that jerk, we also feel a very rigid kind of neck and head. So this is the next thing to be treated. Then two things I've already told you from the side view, that the fall of this character is not that, it's not that snappy, or we don't feel the weight so much, we don't feel that fall. It's kind of slight floaty. We need it to be still more snappier and more banging. The head should be banging on the floor. We should feel the impact of the fall. I think this is enough to continue the work. Then we'll talk later. All right, thank you so much.